Hey friends, I wanted to update you guys on everything that is going on with ThredUp right now. They've made some new astounding changes to their platform and I was like, are you kidding me? This is crazy. So I first got the email around 12 o'clock when I was like eating my lunch, checking my emails, and I was like, okay, great. Now what's going on? Now what changes are they making? So I have the email right here. Oh, by the way, if I sound like I'm talking weird, I just got aligners, so they kind of like make you, talk a little differently, so excuse that. Okay, so the email says to our loyal seller community. So they just first start off saying, oh, hi, thank you, you're a loyal customer, blah, blah, blah. We started 11 years ago and we didn't think the business would come this far along. We just started out as a clean out service, just saying how they appreciate all of our services over the years. And then they go into, what changes are actually going to make. So they start off talking about the reclaim fees. So it says if you increase an item's original listing price by more than 50% and decide to reclaim the item, there will be a $5.99 charge. So you can't raise the price more than 50% or else you would get charged $5.99. Now, this doesn't affect me too much. I feel like I usually do max out my pricings and some things sell for that max price. Majority of the things don't sell for that max price, if I'm being honest. So honestly, I don't know. It's not really I don't know if that's gonna affect me too much because I was gonna try a new pricing strategy anyway where I wasn't gonna max out those prices as high and set them to 80% off. I was gonna try like 60% off or 50% off. So so far, okay. I'm not thrilled about the $5.99 fee, but they're a business and they have to do what they have to do to make money and just to continue to grow. So, I can understand, but still that definitely sucks for us sellers who are, sending items to them. And this change does start today, but it doesn't affect any items that have been sent that are listed now or that are in transit to ThredUp or to a sorting center. So next is the reclaiming window. So it says sellers can reclaim their items only during the last 7 days of their consignment window. So what that means is usually you after 7 days of your item being listed on ThredUp, you could reclaim the item at any point in time without being penalized or anything like that. So now they were saying, we understand that this seller perk has been used in the past to support cross-listing on other platforms. So obviously they get that, a lot of people are resellers selling items to ThredUp, and then maybe if an item sells on Poshmark and it's on ThredUp, you can quickly just pull it off of ThredUp. So no more of that. So that's another major change. That didn't affect me, honestly, because I only sell ThredUp right now. I am in school right now full time, so I'm really just only sending items to ThredUp, so it really doesn't affect me as much, but I'm sure that affects a lot of sellers. So that's not really good news. And it says, so we will enforce our existing seller terms on the reclaim window effective immediately. So this is going to be effective immediately, it looks like. And then discounts. So we are eliminating the discount cap if you increase an item's original listing price by more than 50%. So it says we cap all discounts at 20% when calculating an item's payout. So this change takes place on any kit starting today also. So it doesn't really personally affect me. Isn't that what they listed above? Yeah, I think that's what they listed above. It's kind of like the same thing. Okay. So anyway, expedited processing. So this was the one that really got me when I was like, ugh, are you serious? No. So basically it says due to high volume and current safety precautions, expedited processing time is currently at 3 weeks. And I've been noticing that I'm sending expedited bags and they're not getting processed until like 2-3 weeks later, and I'm like, okay, I paid this expedited processing fee, and what's going on? So this kind of explains that. So now they're limiting sellers to only sending 2 expedited bags per month. So no more sending 4 bags, 10 bags a week with expedited processing time, which is a big one. That's definitely gonna stop a lot of sellers from sending items to ThredUp. That is insane. That is crazy. And this is effective immediately. This is crazy. I actually had like 4 bags with expedited processing that I was going to send off tomorrow. So that sucks. Now I can only send 2 off. And of course, that is not beneficial to sellers who are sending maybe 5, 10, even 15 or 20 boxes or bags per week. So that it definitely is not a good sign, not a positive change, not a good change, and definitely can hurt a lot of sellers. And it just says we are sensitive to the amount of changes we were making, and then they also provide a link for you to give your feedback. So basically, I think they are doing what they need to do to see their business evolve and thrive and grow. I understand that. I understand it's a business. You're going to constantly see changes. They didn't create this platform for resellers specifically. It just really was supposed to be a clean out service for people looking to make some extra cash from items in their closet that they weren't wearing anymore. So I totally understand. At the same time, they need to do what they need to do. They don't want to be a storage service and hold people's items for longer than they need to, because maybe they're not reclaiming them, or because they have a really expensive price on them. So I totally understand that. But yes, of course, it does hurt, us resellers who really have been, making a really good, income, or, making really good money off of selling to ThredUp monthly, making a lot of additional money, selling to ThredUp in addition to selling to like Poshmark and eBay. So it definitely hurts us. But at the end of the day, I am probably still definitely going to sell at ThredUp, because again, I am in medical school and I just don't really have the time at this point to really like cross list and specifically source for like Poshmark and eBay and all those different platforms. I really am just trying to like limit myself to do at least amount of work as possible to keep things as passive as possible. And ThredUp is that for me. I literally it took me like probably an hour, maybe even less than an hour, to log the items and then fold them and put them in a bag. So once I do that and ship it off, it's pretty passive for me. I'm not constantly like checking on the site or anything. When I get an email that I made a sale, I do minimum 5 minutes of bookkeeping, maybe a day, and that's it. So I'm definitely still, going to sell to ThredUp. It is definitely beneficial to me personally to continue to sell to them. If I were selling on multiple different platforms, I probably wouldn't continue to sell to ThredUp. It definitely would be a different story. But I'm gonna continue to use ThredUp and sell to them. It's again, it's gonna be income for me monthly. It has been really actually good income for me up until this point. So I'm gonna continue to send to them, continue to sell to them. And that's pretty much it. I think, the changes are going to hurt us, but they're good changes for them. That's good that they still want to hear our feedback and hear what we think about it. And overall, no, I'm not happy with the changes, but I know I could definitely sense this coming. I'm sure many of you knew that this was eventually coming, especially with the pricing. Like a lot of buyers complaining about expensive prices and how things aren't like those thrift store consignment prices as they used to be, years back. So I knew some kind of change was coming, but I didn't know what. Definitely didn't expect to be limited to 2 expedited bags per month. That is insane. I still can't believe that part. That part's definitely going to hurt me personally, since it's the only platform I'm selling on. But again, I'm still going to continue to sell to the site, and we will just see what's going to happen in the future, if this is something they're going to keep for a while, or if this is something they're going to eventually, you know, make some slight modifications and changes once they see people, I don't know, not, you know, raising the prices as high as they used to. I mean, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what's to come? Who knows what's to come with ThredUp? I mean, I'm just glad, honestly, I'm just glad they sent this email informing us, because we know they are terrible at communication and they're horrible at that. So I'm glad that they sent the email and informed us actually this time about what's going on to give us a heads up. And yeah, I'm just going to move forward from there. Definitely do what you need to do for you and your business model, and what's going to be best for you, what's going to be most beneficial for you, what's going to make you the most money and save you time. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say on this matter. Thank you guys for checking out this video. Don't forget to like this video. Comment below what you think about the changes. I definitely want to hear what you guys have to say. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.